Hey guys, I'm back with another candle review, and this time around for the 14.5 ounce 3-wick strawberry snowflakes candle from Bath and Body Works. So this is new in-home fragrance this year, but I believe it's been out in hand soap or pocket back in previous years, but it's also coming out in body care this year. So it's really getting the hookup. Maybe I think this might be their response to cotton candy champagne not doing so well last year. So that was another strawberry fragrance that came out in many forms last year. And I just don't think that was very popular as they had anticipated. Even though it was indeed a blend of strawberry pound cake and champagne toast, there was just so much of that left over at SAS and beyond. It was just, there was so much of it. So I just don't think that was very popular. So I think this is their second attempt at a strawberry fragrance that could be a staple, during the winter time. So here we are. So notes on this read: juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. Yeah, so this one's all right. Definitely a one and done for me. It's nothing really groundbreaking or exciting, to be honest. It's another one of those fragrances where we're like, okay, we've been here, done that, got this on the walls to prove it kind of thing. It just smells like the strawberry jam note that you took from strawberry pound cake and you isolated that and you got rid of the awesome, juicy, warm vanilla pound cake fragrance that you get from strawberry pound cake is missing in this, and you're kind of left with just like the strawberry jam note, and it's made a little bit more candied or artificial and a little bit more sharper and harsher and I guess possibly cooler than the buttery warmth that you got from strawberry pound cake. I think strawberry pound cake had an artificial strawberry component to it, but it was balanced with that nice buttery pound cake that it gave it this extra texture that was just so awesome and scrumptious and addictive. Whereas this one, it's not bad. It's still a pleasant fragrance, and if you like strawberry pound cake, this is like another variation of it that you might still enjoy it, but it just seems sort of redundant and just maybe a little less than what strawberry pound cake was, to be completely honest. Yeah, I don't know. It just smells kind of like an artificial strawberry candy. And I guess the iced bergamot, maybe there's a little bit of there sounds like a slight sourness to it that I guess is coming from maybe like a citrus fragrance that makes it a little bit brighter and cooler and sharper than strawberry pound cake. And it's pretty much how these two compare. But if you like the strawberry in strawberry pound cake, this is very similar to that. And it's also very similar to the strawberry that was found in cotton candy champagne. This is just like another take of those strawberry fragrances. I guess that strawberry fragrance did so well with them with strawberry pound cake. They kind of wanted to replicate that success. And here we are with strawberry snowflakes. Yeah, as it compares to cotton candy champagne, that one has so much of like a juicier, almost creamy vibe to it. It has like a creaminess from the champagne toast component, which almost smells kind of like a Starburst or like a high chew, kind of like a chewy, I guess, gooiness to it. I don't know. There was just something a little bit more creamy about it as well. It had that extra oomph of that champagne toast, sweetness and candiness in here. And this is also missing that. So it just seems like the lesser of all those versions, and you're left with strawberry snowflakes. When you smell the lid and when you smell it on cold, there's most distinctly a sour water / mildew note that's kind of off-putting, to be completely honest. But I feel like it's not very strong when you go to burn it, the sour mildew note, so I wouldn't let that turn you off. But the other strawberry sweetsy artificial properties of this candle still remain when you're burning it. So that's pretty much it. Not much to say, not very groundbreaking. If you're looking for a fragrance when you walk into the house and you're just like, oh wow, this is the holiday time, it's Christmas, this is so not the fragrance for that. It's just nothing holiday or Christmas or wintry about this whatsoever. It just kind of smells like, if a 12-year-old girl were to burn a candle in her bedroom and she shopped at Claire's and what is it, Limited To or Justice or whatever it's called now, she would have this candle going on in her bedroom. It's just very much like a sweetsy cutesy kind of juvenile strawberry fragrance that kind of smells like artificial candy or like a chapstick or something like that. So I don't know, it's just kind of there. It is what it is. So yeah, let me go into the performance. As for the performance, this is a third burn. This was burning super vicious and just massive on the first two burns, huge mushroom tops and everything, and it was sooting quite a bit. But on the third burn, it has kind of powered down, and it's a little bit more of a controlled burn now, but it's not making mushroom tops either, so I do fear this might kind of do the mid-range dud out. But even on the ones that kind of dud out at mid-range, I can kind of just let them go for a super long time, and they kind of resurrect themselves once they get that back down to the bottom. So it just kind of is what it is. As for the throw, I would say this was really strong on the first burn. I was getting like a good like 7, like a medium plus, but now that the burn has slowed down a little bit, it's more close to like a 5 or a 6. Very much just like in the medium territory. I can smell it, no problem in a bedroom. It's not unscented by any means. Just very, very medium, and that's pretty much it. I feel like strawberry pound cake had a little bit more of that like buttery vanilla pound cake, pushing it forward, that it was a little bit more robust and strong, but this one's maybe a little bit more watered down than strawberry pound cake is. But I do hear that the later versions of strawberry pound cake aren't very strong either. Mine's based off of like the first year that I had it, so I can't really, I guess, compare it to the later versions, but this one in any case is like very medium. Overall, just a totally boring fragrance, to be completely honest. Just very like generic, like artificial strawberry fragrance. If you like strawberry pound cake or cotton candy champagne, then this is like the next best thing to it. But otherwise, yeah, there's just nothing really to say about this. It's once again like reviewing toilet paper or something. It's just like, here's a strawberry candle. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If I could go back in time, would I have purchased it? Probably not. But it, like, the naming and the fact that it was getting such a strong push is what like got me tricked into buying it. But it is what it is. It exists, so that's that. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.